Okay, let's just go ahead and get into it. Just to give you all a heads up about the stream for today, it's not going to be very eventful. As you learned from the stream last night, most of these legions have already decided who's going to take what and how they're going to proceed for the next 3 days. Now, if you notice, we did end up letting Crimson Legion take the holding rewards for the level 7, but we took the first capture. I imagine between Azure and Golden Legion, they did the same. And they're already preparing to take the level 6 checkpoints, which will unlock in about 21.5 hours. We're taking our time building over to it because, well, we have 21.5 hours to actually make it to that checkpoint before things get interesting. So, while we're waiting, let's go take a look at how some of the other islands are doing. Let's see. We have Azure Legion, who has built over to the level 6 checkpoint to the south side of East Bay and taken their level 6 tower. Jade has marches capable of getting to both sides here. Hold on a second. HMB is right here at Boone. We have some action. I need to be able to send this to people. I want to share this with the entire archipelago. Now, is this fighting pointless? Most likely. HMB is having to march all the way across the center area in order to be able to fight them on any scale. However, they're doing so just for the fun of it. And as it stands, HMB has enough people over here to stop Boone entirely. Spec and D2B are kind of staying out of it for the most part. We got a couple of people trying to get into the fighting, but it's mostly Boone versus HMB, and Boone doesn't appear to be doing too well, despite HMB needing to march all the way back. Is that happening on both sides? Good question. No, it's not. It might be in Boone's interest to march some people down from the north in order to try and cut them off a little bit. At least slow down some of the people that are marching in from the side here. Boone should be able to fight them back considering they're so close to their own bases, but here we are. And it looks as... Oh, yeah. And Boone is just letting some of their people die on their own. Oh, here we go. Everyone marching together. And... SPEC player trying to get into the mess. Why, thank you. I've been told by other people on stream that my voice is calming. For lack of a better way of putting it. Well, this doesn't look like it's going anywhere for a minute. Let's go take a look at how some of the others are doing. HMB is the only one in the center here. RPG and God W have theirs set up at the level 6 there, so it looks like it's going to be Crimson and Golden versus Azure and Jade once Phase 2 begins tomorrow. Archipelago G2. And we're off. Here is Crimson and Jade, with Jade taking the Treasure City. I believe Jade consists of... Yes, I was saying that to you. Jade consists of the Korean alliances, I believe, with Crimson having Mink, Hot 9. Oh, I called this one the kind of underdog side of things. Because they had people who had been up against Boone and HNB in the last island and able to actually compete. So, they've got a nice setup, and they're just preparing for Phase 2. Azure and Golden on this side, with Golden taking the Treasure City, and it's DHX. So they're not gonna make it easy for the east side of things. Who all is in the Azure Alliance? Oh, AOW, Ping, LTF. AOW doesn't have the personnel, but Ping does. So I think that the Crimson and Jade Legions will still be able to make things interesting for them. I'm not sure how it'll swing by the end of it. Oh, I talked to everybody that comments on here, and considering you can't see the shit chat in my stream during the stream, no one thinks anything odd of it. I stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and they have a hard time talking to each other. Next one, G3. G3 has had some action from the very beginning, and I imagine it's probably not going to be over for quite a while. What's odd is it looks like now Golden and Crimson will be on the west side of things, while Azure will be with Jade on the east side of things. But Azure has been beaten back by both Golden and Crimson on their own, so I imagine this isn't going to be fun for them. We've got still some fighting here. Axe has been pushed back. Yeah, we still have some people who, yeah, it looks like they've already been burned. So they're still fighting over this level 6. If Azure can get to this level 6 and keep Golden from being on the west side of things, I think they might have a better chance in all of this. Jade has solidified its position on the east. So I'll be interested to see how the matchmaking works with that. You're very welcome. And finally, G4. And I love that here, I just wanted to showcase that real quick. I love that the map is color-coded once things are taken over. We can just take a quick look at, say, G4 here, and see that Jade has taken over this entire side. Crimson has a tower, Azure has a tower, and likely with Golden having the Treasure City, I don't know how the matchmaking is going to go here. This is going to be one to watch. Because they won't make it 3v1. They won't. It'll be 2v2, but will it be... Azure did not go east at all. Crimson barely went east. So they don't have checkpoints. They don't have towers. Let's look at this. I see Azure with 2 checkpoints and a tower. I see Crimson with 3 checkpoints and a tower. If I had to guess, it'll be Crimson and Golden versus Azure and Jade. And Crimson hasn't built over to their level 6 checkpoint yet, so... Oh man, this is going to be interesting. Well, anyways, back to the action at hand. Boone has finally pushed them back, but HMB is not going to leave that alone. Look at them. Yeah, they're already coming back. Sorry, Ember. Can't sit up in my lap when I'm cross-legged in the chair. Uncomfortable. The Hell Knight is so cool. Got tanks. Got the octopus things. Dinosaurs are always going to be a classic, But that Hell Knight is going to be... I imagine that's going to be one that sticks around for a while. I can't imagine what the goal was here. Azure needs access to a level 6 checkpoint, or else they won't be able to... They may not be able to pass through the checkpoint at all. And once it's captured, it'll create a lock that only the Legion involved should be able to pass through. Let's make sure. Open for attack when the initial players cannot select areas. Okay. Something out of the ordinary there, but doesn't answer my question. I will be bouncing back and forth between my other game today. I've got some other things going on, but I'll try and keep an eye on what all is going on here. And if you see any action happening in the other islands, please let me know. I want to see how the other ones are doing. This is supposed to be kind of like a down day, so the fact that we have any action at all is awesome. Over. You work just as well with June. Firm. And what do I need to upgrade you? I'm gonna run us. Rotate. That's iron. That's still going on. There. 3 days refresh there. Okay. You to be ranged time. That should take care of you. Good stuff. there. And end with I don't imagine this one will go well, but I'll try it. Oh, cool. Nice. Yes. There. Throw you up there. You. And the infantry. And good. Nice. And yep. Good stuff, good stuff. Normal opponent. Counter the oh, cool, I got an accessory and nice. And you run. God damn it. Won't beat 3. Nope. And try and finish strong. Start with infantry. Should take out both of you. Actually. Nice. And win. Cool. And I'll end today 3. Fine with that. Okay, we have H and B coming down south for some reason. They cut themselves off, they're making that mistake. Cool, we got a little bit more action. Honestly, I would love to see one strategy in play here. Have Spec and D2B come from down here. Anyone that decides to march down here is their problem. Boone cuts off the checkpoint. Routes. Cool. Look at them all. Look at them all. They're having so much fun. out, see where currently rallying this. Troops. Only 22. 42 minutes left to go on it. Probably need to put like a header here so I can just keep saying like this is this game. I'll try and work on getting a border in place for Phase 2's streams. Awesome. Then I'll keep it on some action for you so you can keep so you can try and see what's going on. We've been waiting for Boone and HMB to be able to meet each other on the field, and HMB apparently was waiting longer than we were. They marched all the way across the map to get over here, just to have a piece of them. Just because I want to log how many points they have right now. Great Pirate King, skill rankings. HMB is 4th with 2.2 billion, and Boone is 9th with 1.6. Just wanted to be able to just so we can log that for later. Come over. Don't have the materials for it. Yeah, they really do. And they are very impatient when it comes to PvP. They want to come out here and fight. Boone has some. Red Bull, Samuel, Thanos. I haven't seen Tony out here yet, but I know Tony loves getting into it. But HMB has sheer numbers on them. Shoot. Envy was sent home. Boone's kind of cleaning up here. And they'll push him back. No. No, they're not. He typed that accidentally outside of his alliance, out of his Legion chat. I think they're Crimson Legion. Either Crimson or Gold. No, they're Golden Legion. Golden Legion. Kill that Lee. You got a damn near dead Catherine. When you're this far out, it's almost better to just let your troops die. Because to march them all the way back takes forever. And they have enough money to say, screw it, I'll just gem some more troops. That. Cool. Give me one of the gold things? Jeez. Again. Not surprised one bit. Not surprised one bit. The amount of oil required to run tier 6 troops is ridiculous. RPG trying to march down here. Goalie the goalie. You're fine. They're fighting just to fight. That's exactly what they're doing. They're just fighting to fight. All this is getting them, and here, we can go check that since they're running now. All this is getting them is points in Great Pirate King. 2.27 now instead of 2.20. Boone is now at 1.7 in 8th position. So they're moving up. Yes. And back to where to go. Channel mine. There we go. Hello, Seuss. If that's possible. If it's possible to exhaust the other team's troops, but this is H&B and Boone we're talking about here. These are people that have no problem dropping thousands of dollars on an event. And This is the first instance of this event, and they put HMB versus Boone specifically. They made it so that it was almost 100% certain that these two were going to have to fight each other in Phase 2. So they're going to be going for bragging rights. They're going to be going for bragging rights. They'll get in their troop buildings, hit that gem button until it's full, and send them back out. As for what I think of the event, Zeus, I do think it's better than Island. Island Raid had its own matchmaking problems on top of the fact that after about day 2 for most islands, it was dead. Once day 2 is over, you've made it to the level 8 by then for most of the alliances, and Island had already been decided. You had some people that fought till the end, and those were great to watch, don't get me wrong. But there's no action for the last couple of days. Here, they have made it so that Phase 1, you can have some fighting between the different legions, trying to decide who's going to be on whose side. Because it can be something that's not predetermined. Like we saw in G3, they both went after the same tower and fought to the death. And then when Azure didn't get the tower, they tried to push on the Treasure City, lost at the Treasure City. So it'll be interesting to see how the matchmaking for Phase 2 gives them another chance to fight. Oh, I don't even want to talk about incompetence in allies right now. Don't want to talk about it. I mean, because some of the G's out here just have like, why are you even up here, kind of thing. And Zeus, I imagine the 3 alliances that know how to play, I imagine they'll work a lot of those problems out as they have more Archipelago raids. And all IGG can see is a hell of a paycheck. Yeah, HNB and Boone are on a whole nother level. HNB, Boone, DHX, BTW is up there. There's a Korean alliance that has earned their spot up there. I can't remember which one it is, but it's one of them. But there's just ROK. I know one of them is above 10 billion in power. BTW can give DHX a run for its money. It takes DHX and Boone to beat HMB. Oh yeah, they're gonna do so well for the next phase once these 2 alliances are actually fighting over towers. Because right now they're just fighting to fill hospitals, and they're not. Neither of these people are going to care about how many troops die, because if you remember correctly, after Phase 1 ends, your aid station is emptied. So that 65% or 70%, if you have the subscription privileges, aid station, 70% of your dead troops you get back for free. Don't gotta wait on them. That's why they're okay with fighting as hard as they are. Because they know, even if they have a full hospital and they kill as many troops as they want to, they're getting 70% of them back in 21 hours. And that's the other thing Boone and HMB have an issue with that most alliances don't. You saw that circle, right? How they were circling one enemy. There's still a limit on how many marches can hit a single target in the field. I believe the max is 10, and they have a lot more than 10 marches on the field. If they all see a Lee or another target at the same time and they all hit it, they're wasting their time. Because only 10 of them are allowed to hit. As quickly as these troops are moving, they aren't worried about who they're targeting, though. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, they don't care. I'll take the second to last one. Shouldn't have the last one. I just gotta replace them tomorrow. Okay. I've got to keep track of my other game today. Got stuff going on. Not as big of an event, but a new game, so there's a lot of territory building to work on. Need to build one more. I gotta wait until 05 for that. Okay. Back up here. Add another minutes. That. Blitz. Cool. Oh yeah, Armored Scavengers come in about 10 minutes. Base should band. Oh. Did I read the surveys they just sent? No. Oh, hey, Kawaii. I didn't even notice your chat. Did I read the survey they just sent? No, I did not. I'll have to go check it out. How many accounts did I have? In Doomsday? Just one. I just have the one. I run a second account. I run a second game, but in both of them, it's just one account. Circle gets a square. Mass deploy. You know what, I'm just going to make a mass deploy. They can deal with it. Yeah. Well, I can't really take too much credit for it because I've been playing for over a year. And my actual power is at 80 million. I've just lost 9 million in troop power since this event began. Cool. They bail?
Ew.
It's just now that I'm learning you can see your Yeah, and that only applies if you can see it, but it only applies if you've logged in every day. I've logged in every day for the last 466 days. Even if it was only to collect those, I wanted to make sure that I didn't lose that streak. We'll find out here in 3 minutes if the scavengers come back.
Eat a dick. So what happened? Something.
No problem. VIP is one of the things that you should be spending your gems on early on. Actually, you know what? There it is. VIP 12. Yay me! After a year and change.
He's acting like a little bitch.
Get an extra 5% squad defense and additional hospital capacity. Cool, so I have more space in my hospital now? Look at that, I got a few thousand more.
Just a different form of crazy that the other guy.
Now instead of 99% full, it's only 98%. I can fight again.
Not your fault. They are
I'll take it.
absolutely.
If I would like to spend $100 worth of gold, I can get literal garbage. 31,000 gems. And stuff I don't need. Because here, that's what, 25,000 plus 6,000, so 31,000 VIP points. Barely puts a dent in the next level. Granted, VIP 13 is definitely worth it. Gives you up to 3 legendary hero fragments a day. Take my deploy. 1 minute left on timer, and we'll see if they come back. Yeah, that's a lot of spending. I'll admit my growth fund largely went to getting VIP 11. To my own detriment later on, but it did. Thankfully, I do have a little bit of an edge, and I won't lie. Creators, if they make good content, and it counts as participation, I guess, I do get a small amount of gems for the videos that I create. It's unless they're considered outstanding, I only get maybe like 1,000 a piece, but it's something.
So usually,
Oh no. Okay, it did not pop up.
So
See if they're still fighting. Oh no, they stopped. If you don't have a lot to spend, you should be focusing on two sets of equipment. 1 gold and 1 epic. Your epic set will be better than your gold. Here, I'll show you what I'm doing. This is my primary, sorry, where is it? Oh, I put it on him. This is my primary set. My primary set is purple because it's it's more advanced than my gold set. I believe it has, because my troops aren't home, I can't look at it very well. But 3-star, 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 2-star, 2-star, 1-star. These, I've been focusing on a single piece of equipment with any box that I open so that I can increase the stars on one set of gear. This allows me to have one set that is really good on my infantry commanders. I also have a gold set that isn't as well upgraded, but still does the job. I've went ahead and honed my infantry stats into them as needed. Not that backpack, that's leader. Infantry lethality, infantry squad attack and defense, lethality, block, all of that. So if you have one set of gold that you focus on and one set of purple or epic, you'll have two really good marches for whatever you need them for.
That dude, this whole thing. Like you fucked with the wrong wife, dude.
You assemble your ultimate squad while on a budget.
Really
oh, that's the survey you're talking about. I'm gonna open this up in another page. Oh, it's on Instagram. Damn it. Effect on rallies. Only the armaments equipped on your main hero count. So if I was running Thunder main and Raigoro secondary, none of the equipment that I had on Raigoro would count. It would just be all of Thunder stuff. And the only reason Thunder's equipped with that stuff right now is because I was testing some stuff with him.
That's a dumb thing.
Yeah, it's sad, but the safest thing you can do is just know that the secondary commander, the only thing that matters is their skills. No talents, no equipment, no armaments, nothing. It's just their skills. Happy to help. I actually have an armament basics video on my YouTube page. It shouldn't be too hard to find. I need to organize my videos a little bit better. Didn't show up. I'll say that I did, but I don't advise it for everyone because I'll show you my reasoning. I'll go ahead and dismantle the ones I planned on dismantling anyway. I'm gonna go into dismantle, multiple, no rider, no range, no overall for me. And the only reason I keep my green infantry ones is for testing purposes. So I lean so heavily into my infantry that I don't care about anything else. I'll keep a leader set for Jaden or Victor, or Lee, I guess, but that's it. And I'll bulk dismantle. And I can periodically check where my gear is as far as how close I am to getting another one of these, whether it be the gun or the helmet or something. I'm getting the Stego helm one. I am fairly close to another Stego helm, so I can check the armament shop. This week is backpack. I don't think I have. Yeah, helmet is close, but I'm hoping to, once this week comes up as helmet, which it changes every week, I can buy 6 of them and finish off the helmet, which will allow me to upgrade it. Here, while I'm here, I need to go ahead and change that. Unequip. Quick equip, because you're my primary. And No. Tom needs to unequip his stuff right now. Unequip all. Need to upgrade this stuff again. Manage. I don't have a second gun there yet, but it does no good. I've got 2 helmets though, so I can hone both of these helmets into here. That ups the squad block into defense. Same here. Manage. Squad block up 45. Still don't have any devices though. But for epic gear, I have 147 block. With my gold, I have 169 lethality. So I have one set focused on damage and one set focused on defense. It's not huge. I would love to say it's huge, but I'll give you an example of one that is. This is a buddy of mine. I worked on his Thunder for quite a while, and he's been allowed me to bounce my ideas off of him, and this is what we've built from him. This is a tier 6 player who isn't infantry focused, but we made a set of Thunder armaments that are really, really good. We focused a little bit more into block and defense because we didn't want to run Thunder with Tom, and we didn't want to run into the issue of overhealing. So this setup mitigates a lot of the damage from even multiple rallies, while still being able to heal effectively. The only things we're trying to work out of it right now are these miscellaneous squad ones. Oh, cool. The rally's starting in the other one. We're personally trying to work out these squad non-specific buffs simply because we, as an alliance, are very, very focused on making sure that we only run infantry in our towers. So we can get better stats out of the hones by making them troop focused. And if Z is on garrison, his primary job is kicking people out that try to send riders or ranged. Oh, I needed you to join the siege. You come out here. But yeah, thanks to the work we've put into him, he can take triple rallies fairly well. One minute left on Sorry, I really enjoy how the game functions as far as rallies and how Era of Conquest handles large rallies. Let me go ahead and head back over to other regions, see if they're coming back to fight at all. They're not. Man, they appear to be done. Boo. What is this brand new person? Talk to me. Oh well. Don't trying to get up in front of everybody. I want to fight too. There we go.
Are you mad? Your curiosity.
They gotta take out the towers there. I'm gonna keep an eye on this for a second while
We're old enough to feel like didn't fall for that.
towers are going down fairly quickly. Here, let me go. Sure. I'll be friends with just about anyone. Oh, here we go. More action. Down to 10, 12 there. Conquest there. Cool. More expert routing papers that I don't need. Brain. My name is Brain. Yeah. Lost 8 million in that scuffle yesterday. Just trying to keep buffs on my allies' rallies. Was I able to do much damage? No, but the fact that I was still taking even rallies against tier 6 troops while keeping buffs up on everyone else, I'll take it. I did my job. Should be one or two more waves of troops from the siege tower. Hold on.
Something I said to like
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pay much attention to that. Let's see if G3's doing anything. They've been fighting quite a bit. I imagine. Where are you coming from? Where are you going? Oh, you're way up there. Should be one more wave as soon as this tower hits. No, nothing going on up here, so it doesn't look like they're going to do anything else. However, with Golden's lack of checkpoints, I wonder if they'll actually end up on east side. I really want to see how the matchmaking goes for this, because Golden only has a tower. How does that affiliation count? Like, what's the numbers here? "32 troops in there, 31 troops in there.
I hate that.
We should have no problem taking those. I can just sit and watch now. Let me just go ahead and calculate. 3. One of 1, 2. And we have how much time left? The overview. We have about 53 minutes. Yeah, we've got that in the bag. Just waiting on it to happen now. It's still funny to me that this hasn't been taken. No one had enough materials to be able to go there. 7 still hasn't. Oh, sorry. Crimson still hasn't built to either of their checkpoints yet, so they can't go take this. Jade is actually using some of its resources to go take this level 5 checkpoint. We done. Yeah, he's just marching past everybody. Yeah, the resources to build towers in this game are huge, and having people that are dedicated to just disrupting the enemy's resource supplies is a big deal. Even even in legions that have 5 alliances, where they can bounce around that responsibility. Because let's see, in ours we only have 7,000 left after we built to try and take the treasure city and a couple of towers towards the southern checkpoint here. And we didn't build all the towers along the way. This is just our alliance's building materials. NM49, and Shot, and OU all have their own. So, bombers every time. They're actively just trying to hit people now. Squad, go. But this right here is the result of someone coming along and saying, you know what, I should probably put some march speed buffs on my armaments in order to make my troops faster. And it works. You gotta have a plan for where you're going afterwards, or they just cut you off. Next. That would have gone 5 on to 6, then to 6. They're faster than you. Hop to the 7. Oh, no, he's going over here. Get in a shelter. What are you doing? You can hop in anyone's shelter. He's stronger than you, and he knows it. Okay, relic hunt. Yay, another longboat invasion. It'll help me max that one out. Cavalry is okay. Yes! Oh, I've been hoping for him for so long. I know. You shut up over there. Oh, cool. Yeah, I get to play around with my marches real quick here. I wish. Was that ROK? No. That was, hold on. LM4S has a couple of their players that are built for speed. Yeah, LM4S. Rolix is fast. He is that meme. LAS has a couple of people come over here from time to time. ROK, where are they? No. 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 There they are. Jade Legion. They currently control the Treasure City. And theirs. And they will ANKD, ROK, K815, as well as Hot 9, Mink, and Rise will be against ND21, FAFO, and DHX, as well as AOW, LTF, and Ping. I'll be interested to see how this works. Honestly, DHX could push for the center. The Golden Legion could push for the center, and Azure Legion could push from the south without too much of a hassle, honestly. It's faster to go through the center, sure. But you have 2 whole days to cross that gap. Oh, someone's coming to the watchtower. What's up? Oh, this is G14. There is some fighting going on. Man, I haven't seen a player this powerful outside of the 2 out of the main alliances in quite a while. Who is Pios? When one person has close to 10% of the entire alliance's power. Actually, they do have 10%. He's pumping troops right now. But they don't have any help right now. What? Oh no! Is that moment? Oh god, the potato fiasco of what was that? 2018. Was it 2017? Good lord, that was a long time ago. The potato incident. Yeah, and here, and I want to see something because I'm willing to bet it's not as impressive as it sounds. No, it is. Considering his region, I wasn't expecting as many tier 6 and tier 5 kills as he has. But no, this is. I gotta see how it compares. We have 41, 18. I'm just gonna count the first two 41, 18, 15. Because I want to compare it to Jessica. Jessica has over 1 billion. 41, 18, 15. So she's definitely got. Not only does she have more kills, it's more impressive kills. Over 100 million less tier 4 kills spread out elsewhere. Cool. But I do believe that puts that person second overall. I don't know who else has anything close to that. Hans at 721 million. I know Whiskey Dog has quite a bit at 868. Oh no, I did not mean to talk to you, Poopy Fudge. We are evac. He's got nearly 700 million points, man. He's still healthy in there. He's still spending. Yeah, he doesn't belong in that region, and he's likely getting recruited as we speak. DHX is probably trying to pay him to join at this point. But he's not doing anything. There shouldn't be anyone on this field that he can't fight, but he's not fighting. That is just crazy. Archipelago Raid, Tactical Sandbox for... No. I need to see it. Yeah, Crimson has the top, and they consist of HDHZ, Grow, PRB, Tits, and Pios. With Pios handling the Force and the rest of the alliances providing building materials. The other four alliances are still active and providing building material. I want to go watch that because I know that that's going to be a fight soon. They're still building. And they aren't building slowly. Check out. You are getting awakened. I'm happy about that.
Fudge Factory.
Cool. Now from
Now.
no. Just fine as you are. Once for each battle. That's you.
When you doing this. Always.
I'm waiting for a rally to start, honestly. But it looks like they're waiting for it to touch. That stops there, so the next tower will touch, and they'll try and cut them off. They don't have enough people up there to stop it. Azure Legion does not have enough. Jade has been held back entirely. We're going to see what happens here, because I feel like this is going to be the closest we get to any more action today. Wow. I'm expecting triple arrows. What do I give up? Go first. He's fast as hell. You can go try and hit him. But
No.
I'll go ahead and apply it there. See how well it works. Why? Hero.
Not sharing. Liar.
I feel that.
Where's your jugs heavy?
Oh. I want to see. Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ! Look at him. Look how fast they are. Look how fast they are. Jesus.
Asleep. We've been chugging G Fuel all day.
I'm really surprised they haven't launched a rally on this yet. I imagine it's probably full, but still. They could easily launch 1, 2, 3, 4 rallies on it. Yeah, that speed has to come from armaments. Unless he's just throwing tier 5 out there, which would make absolutely no sense. He's running armaments with march speed. Like, he can give up that much power to run armaments with speed. And that just sounds ridiculous.
I am.
Let's go see where you're going. This is our allies going to do this. Going to their rally. Where are they going?
This goes. Make mine like really big.
You know, if they're disbanding, they still keep trying to push things. Five there, 3 there.
God, I want to. I want to. So bad.
Just building stuff now. Oh, towers over. Yeah, this is kind of a down day. No. I know we're lame, you don't have to point it out. I'm offended by that. Come on, go down. How long does this rally have left?
I did. Did I give you?
God. Let's see. What is this stupid dot trying to tell me?
It's like
Do that later. That was the other check now. S rank in infantry and in ranged. That means Mars gotta get rid of someone else. Oh. Okay. Really need these two. Want the assault skills for this commander. Because it's just got that much power. Nope, running a full... You're not even that fast. You shouldn't be that fast. A little bit of fighting here. Anyways, off to E14. They are building that next tower. So instead of taking the treasure city itself, they're going to focus on taking the tower out down here. So in 15 minutes, we'll get to watch that. Keep an eye on what's going on here while I come. Cool. Take that. Use that. At like 100% too. Awakening that isn't. Reawaken. Goes up to 40. Otherwise, no. My second assault team finally got a boost. Here. Already set. Not. Actually, let me make sure you're set. I'm sure app will tell me what Frosty sucked up here in a minute. Yep, we're gonna get this one. My team in DC when you have a chance. Sure, I can do that now. I'll head over to Discord real quick and answer that question. Sign up team. Which team are you concerned about? Oh, no. Ragnar does not help there. At all. This is an okay assault team. Skyfire is a poor choice. You went to in here. They're packing Scorched Earth and Scorched Earth, for some reason. Packing with each of your. This assault team, I really like it. Stop it over there. No, Urban's Bombard should be on something else. Team 5 is a mess. Ooh, you have Caesar. Caesar's in. Oh, wait, hold on. What do we got here? Sorry, I just missed it. Apologies for missing that. Prim is trying to push some people back. They need to start a rally on that yesterday. I'll keep an eye on this stuff. I don't like Hojo in there. Shelby's trying to make a dent in people. Shadow's in there, but not doing great. Like Shadow just sent out to distract. Honestly, you need a rally on them. Or 3 people around. You won't be able to stop any reinforcements. Prim is just filling up the space, trying to keep them from porting in. At this point, they're just buying time. What, sweetheart? What? God. Why you gotta make me look at myself like that?
Okay.
No! Wrong! And come on. I'm gonna do this streaming thing. I need to make sure the actual action. There we go. We're gonna watch this, and then they're going to hit it. And batter. Okay. Don't like Hojo. The yeah, they're just trying to prevent whales. Not enough people to rally, wanting to participate. I understand. You're just trying to fill the space right now. It's going to be. We're all going to be a part of the same legion tomorrow. If I remember correctly, in 19 hours, Phase 2 begins. Will 6 checkpoints open up. Nope. Do that. Back to EOC. Go to heroes. Need to see. with what I why? What? Yeah, I know. Tiny. I didn't realize that that skill purified. Legion, nope. Where'd you go? Get back here. Shadow's drying. But they're already burning the tower. They didn't even have anything in it. Well, that's a shame. Let's go check G3 real quick then. I know there was some stuff down here. Doesn't look like they've made a push. No push this way either. Dang, there's just no action going on tonight. Which is really sad. Yeah, that's another thing we're going to have to worry about. Once we get down here to this level 6, we need to build all around it so we have enough places to put our troops. Just bouncing between the cities isn't going to be enough. We have to have enough shelters nearby to march this distance. They're not going to be able to come through it. So we don't have to worry about troops coming to attack us on this side. And we can actually send swarms of troops to the other side, or rallies to the other side, to fight back. So defense still has a bit of an advantage on this side. Let's go see if Boone and HMB are fighting again. No, that's going to be interesting tomorrow. Nope, no movement here either, and they aren't out in the open either. As much as I would like to hang around here and just sit on stream for a while, I don't think that's going to be very entertaining for you all. Tomorrow, Phase 2 will begin. You have about 19 and a half hours until then, so make sure you have set up around your checkpoints that you're going to defend or move in from, and have been collecting resources for quite a while by then. Just know that things are going to get interesting. Let's see, because it's not a very long distance to cover. This is actually going to be the shortest section that you're going to fight in, and it's going to be 8 alliances versus 8 alliances, or 6v6 or 10v10, depending on... What do you think so far? Our alliances can't work with us and started building in the other direction. Likely they started building in the other direction to try and be a part of the other team. But if they get stuck with you, they have to deal with working with you or lose out on rewards. It's that simple. Once the factions are decided in 19.5 hours, it's not like they can attack your treasure city and hope for the best. All of this territory will belong to both sides. So you could use that to your advantage, because there are a couple of alliances that will capitalize on the territory they've already built. I definitely foresee some alliances that, like Azure here built, they're going to be able to move shelters into this spot and start building from here if they wanted to. And that's going to apply to the whole faction. They could easily come over here, take this. They could push north and cut us off from the checkpoints. Shortest distance between 2 points is checkpoint level 6 to Treasure City. There's no questioning that, but you can still cut territory. There's no moving this helipad, so there's nothing stopping this Azure team from trying to cut us off here. That is definitely a strategy. So there's a lot of things that could happen. There's a lot of things that could happen. And it'll be interesting to see how some of these regions play out, especially one we just watched in 14. Because, I think I know what's going on there. They can't control 2 treasure cities at one time. So they're circling around it now, so that when Phase 2 begins, they immediately rally it and it's theirs. Well, as soon as it unlocks anyway. It unlocks in 2 days. In a day and a half. So, I'm curious to see how things work out. Again, this is the first time this event has happened. So, we're all still learning. But I do believe this is a step up from Island Raid, because the action is a bit more spread out. I've been streaming for a couple hours now, and honestly, I need to try and get some medicine in me before tomorrow, so with that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream off here. I will be online tomorrow at around the same time. Hopefully by then some of the alliances or legions or factions, whatever you want to call them, have connected and fighting has begun. So we'll have a lot to watch. But I'll be here, and hopefully you all can join me to watch the action. I imagine some of these are going to be massive and hard to watch on your devices. So I'll try and stream it as much as I can. Barring any additional questions, I'm going to hop off here. Thank you all for joining me tonight. This is Mr. Brain, your friendly neighborhood gaming dad, signing off.